Gentlemen, welcome back. Week 1 is complete. Roc City Fantasy Football Podcast. Commish in the war room, in the basement. We got the fire extinguisher in the back. I got no bucket on because our hair is looking solid today, looking like it actually exists. I still got my goddamn work clothes on because the Packers are on right now. But I'm down here recording for your fucking enjoyment. Welcome. Week 1 in the books. We are off and running. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers throws 4 touchdowns. Derrick Henry runs for 170 yards. What year is it? This league started 15 years ago. You'd think we're at the freaking beginning of this thing with those two guys popping off. Unbelievable day for retro football on fucking Sunday. Some of the old school guys put up some numbers. Speaking of putting up some numbers, Drew Peacock throws up 133 points on Ditka. Throws up on Dick. Terrible wording right there, but he put up 133 points on Suck My Dicka. Impressive start by last year's champion. Speaking of impressive starts, the number 1 ranked Cowboy Killers puts 93 points up, not the highest, but enough to get the job done, backing up the number 1 ranking and ousting the Chode Jugglers. Lost George Kittle for a few weeks in the process, but got a W. 3 teams in week 1 could not squeak out over 70 points. Diggsing, the Bear Traps, and Hackin' Darts all fucking stunk like a homeless guy in the Texas heat in week 1. Couldn't manage 70. Hope they can all muster up more next week, maybe, but probably not. The Swam comes out week 1, 4-2. Fantastic start for the Swami. I am chasing 49-35 from last year. It was my best year yet. I've only been doing this for a couple of years, but good start there. Unlike my prop bet start, the only thing that landed was the Kelce Mahomes stack touchdown. 1 for 6 is not good on those, but guess what? I'm not betting on them, and if you're following me, that's your own fucking stupid fault. So maybe don't do it next week, or maybe I get all 6 right, and you should parlay them together and fucking cut me in on a little bit of that. I don't know. Your choice. So we're going to get right to it. We got a lot going on this week. I got a game to watch upstairs, so we're cooking through this. But just because we're cooking through it doesn't mean that I'm doing this thing for free. So let's pay the bills. Back for a second straight week. Old Granddad Bourbon. You will notice that this bottle hasn't went down an ounce because it is not holiday season, and I promised you that I was only drinking it during then. Old Granddad whiskey. This is the type of whiskey of, a guy that smokes a Marlboro while he takes a shit and puts it out. That's this type of whiskey right here. The type of guy that might have suspenders over a V-neck t-shirt tucked into his pants. That's this kind of whiskey right here. This is your VFW fucking whiskey. Right here, $1 a shot. Fantastic. Old Granddad. You know what? Actually not half bad if you really fucking think about it in there. Not terrible. Not the worst. Not the worst. Just saying. Old Granddad whiskey. Fucking surprising how much money that shitty bottle can fucking produce. Lindt chocolate truffles. If you like putting a chocolate ball in your mouth with a creamy center, this candy is for you. Boy howdy, if you push down hard enough, it pops inside your mouth and it is delicious. Lindt dark chocolate truffles. For those of you, I can't even finish that. All right. For those of you who prefer the darker persuasion, Jesus Murphy, I'm getting banned for that. All right. Good ad. Lindor, I did that one for free. They just wanted to see how it was going to go. Probably not getting invited back to that party. All right. Speaking of parties, let's get this party started. Here come the ranks, boys. We know they start at the dumpster. They start at the basement. Number 12, the Bear Traps. Previous rank number 11, 0-1 start to the year, surprising nobody. Boy howdy, my doubt in this bucket of trash team was very much fucking validated. 3 points from Bo Nix validated me thinking he's a bucket of yuck. 7 total points from the flex confirmed my bias against that flex. Boy, he might be bear trapped in the basement. Somebody spilled the fucking old chair in the door jam, and he might be stuck down there. But you know what he let out? Let out a fucking meth addict. So I don't know, it's the devil down there. But for now, it's the Bear Traps, number 12. Sorry about it, but couldn't happen to a better guy. Number 11, Hackin' Darts. Name change, not working out so far. 0-1. Previous rank, number 10. Listen, more like fucking hucking farts after that stinker of a beginning right there. Listen, I'll be here all week. I'm not sure this team breaks 90 all year. I gotta be honest, I do not love the roster. He may find himself hacking darts in the basement, which, I got jokes for that. I'm gonna save them though for future weeks when I can make them. Next up, number 10, Diggsing out of the basement. Seems to be Diggsing his way towards the basement. 0-1 start for this team. Previous rank, number 9. Listen, I was wrong about Tyler Warren. Good start to the week. Got targeted. Seems to be a focal point of that offense. I was not wrong about not ranking this team in the top half of the field. Not a great start. But, hey, listen, bud. The Baltimore defense was under par for the weekend. 2 under. That's good. Nope. All right, not good. Number 10, Diggsing out of the basement. Number 9, Crystal Meth Caffrey, 1-0, out from number 12. Listen, you only needed to he pawned a couple catalytic converters. He freaking rope-a-dope the guard, and now he's out of the basement. Somebody let him loose. He got that W. Breece Hall shut me right the fuck up. Ran like an absolute savage. You're up to number 9, climbing. The meth makes you a good climber. Who knew? Number 9. Number 8, 24-inch pythons. 0-1 start for this guy, rookie. Previous rank, number 4. 0 players scored in double digits this week. Tough start for the rookie. Welcome to the big leagues, bud. That ain't gonna do it. Number 8, 24-inch pythons. Number 7, the Ostrich, 1-0. Previous rank, number 8. Only up 1 spot after a W. Only scored 81 points to get said W. So, Zay Flowers popped off. Good for you. That's a good look. But those running backs, they stink. Good to see you swapped out Zach Chardonnay into the backfield. But, listen, they still are a bucket of yuck. And I can't move you up the ranks until I see a little more out of that roster. So you're number 7. I get to decide. It's my rankings. Number 6. Suck my dicka. Doesn't move this week despite being 0-1. Stays at number 6. Dropped 104 points in a loss for a guy that usually walks around with a firm rabbit foot jammed in his ass. Got an unlucky break this week for once. Listen. Tough break. Still number 6. Suck my dick. Number 5. Joe Jugglers. 0-1 start. Previous rank, number 2. Brock Bowers got hurt. Let's see how much that affects this team. Because if that guy's not playing, you can expect the little chode that won't be fucking moving up the hill. He'll be moving down backwards. It'll be a sad, sad story for this guy. So, listen. Better watch out. Might have overrated this squad. We'll see what happens with Brock Bowers. But right now, still in the top 6. Number 5, Joe Jugglers. Number 4, Call Me Daddy. 1-0 start. Previous rank, number 7. Listen, Daddy paddled the new guy. Had all the fun in the world. Took the freshman out to the fucking lawn like he was Ben Affleck and Dazed and Confused. God, I hope you guys get that fucking movie reference. Get Netflix or get Hulu and just start watching any movie that was made before 2000. Get some fucking culture. But Daddy enjoyed himself last week and is number 4 right now. Number 3, Drew Peacock. Once again, this is a dick reference. 1-0. Started out number 5. For some reason, I ranked him lower than the top 3. I should have known better there. Kelce, Mahomes stack. Scored last week. Called that one. Came through. They popped off, and so did the rest of this roster. So, the champ is here. Number 3. Probably he's going to stay up there for the whole year. Drew Peacock. Number 2. Cruising on Colorado shitwater. 1-0. Previous rank, number 2. Listen, the guy fucking came out here, beat Hacking Darts, showed up at my fucking food show, beat my butcher. He's an unstoppable force of nature right now. He should be cruising on the fucking Hurricane Dicka or whatever. Unbelievable start by the Silver Bullet this year. Watch out. Number 2, cruising on Colorado Kool-Aid. Number 1, me. Cowboy Killers, 1-0 start. Previous rank, number 1. Held my spot. Still the king of the hill. Come and get me. Number 1, me. Cowboy Killers. Gents. Back like every fucking week. Shot back. Shot back. This thing sucks harder than building a beautiful 9/11 tribute for the news today and then, well, didn't get to use it. But, Jesus Christ. Shot back. This thing sucks harder than being a fucking liberal celebrating today like a piece of shit. I'll kick you off a cliff, you piece of garbage. Shot back. Shot back. This thing sucks harder than it being made in China anyway. Shot back. Oh, Jesus. Shot back. You got something to say every week, boys. Shot back. Back for its 50th consecutive week. A lot to say this week. Jesus, Murphy. All right, boys. Swami, like I said, last week showed up 4-2. Let's roll through them. First matchup, Chode Jugglers faces off against the Ostrich with the backup running backs. Chode Jugglers, 90. Ostrich, 96. We got Amarian Hampton. I've been shitting on the running backs. Well, guess what? He's finding pay dirt this week. Ostrich wins again. Next matchup, Bear Traps versus Hacking Darts. Bear Traps, 80. Hacking Darts, 89. Gonna find himself a W this week. Christian McCaffrey also gonna put it in my hoop after talking shit about him. Gonna score a touchdown this week. Darts winning. Next up, Cowboy Killers versus Crystal Meth Caffrey. Amon-Ra St. Brown is finding the end zone. 95 for Cowboy Killers. The Meth, we're going to hold you down towards the bottom of the rankings, bud. Scoring 89 this week. Cowboy Killers holding his top spot. Next up, Drew Peacock versus Diggsing out of the basin. Drew Peacock, 105. Diggsing, 80. Absolute shellacking this week. The stack will score again. Mark it down. Mahomes to Kelce. Bet on it. That might be the only one that hits, but that's where my money's at. Drew Peacock winning again. 24-inch Pythons versus Suck My Dicka. Pythons, 99. Dicka, 90. Got an upset happening here. Chase Brown's going to have a 125 total yardage and a touchdown. Going to carry the rookie to his first win in the league. Finally, in the star matchup of the week, number 2 ranked Cruising on Colorado Shitwater faces off against number 4, Call Me Daddy, Shitwater, 100. Daddy, 83. Another thumping happening here. Jacoby Myers with Brock Bowers partially on the shelf. Gonna pop off 12 plus fantasy points here. Boys, it's 9-11. I love all of you. Hug your kids a little longer. Because fucking 24 years ago, thousands of people didn't. They didn't get to go home. Yesterday, a good man didn't get to go home. Hug your kids tight. If you were here, I'd hug all of you. God bless you.